Electronic dance music, better known as EDM, is more than just a genre. It's a global movement, a cultural revolution, and a sonic evolution that has transformed how we dance, party, and even feel music. From its underground roots in Chicago and Detroit warehouses to dominating main stages at festivals like Tomorrowland and Ultra, EDM's journey is a story of innovation, rebellion, and explosive popularity. The seeds of EDM were planted in the early 1980s, where electronic experimentation began to merge with disco's dying embers. House music was born in Chicago clubs like The Warehouse, where DJs like Frankie Knuckles took disco, stripped it down, added drum machines, and created a new hypnotic rhythm that would become house. At the same time, in Detroit, techno emerged from the minds of African American artists like Juan Atkins, Derek May, and Kevin Saunderson, blending futuristic synths with mechanical beats influenced by European electronic pioneers like Kraftwerk. While mainstream radio barely acknowledged it, EDM was spreading like wildfire in underground circles. The 1990s saw the birth of rave culture in the UK, where massive unlicensed parties erupted in fields, warehouses, and abandoned buildings. Trance, jungle, drum and bass, and breakbeat each offered a new take on the electronic sound. Trance lifted people to euphoric highs, while jungle brought rapid-fire breakbeats and gritty urban textures. Europe, particularly Germany and the Netherlands, became hotspots for these styles, with cities like Berlin shaping the global techno narrative. By the early 2000s, electronic music was infiltrating pop culture more aggressively. Acts like Daft Punk, The Prodigy, and Fatboy Slim brought big beats and genre-defying tracks to international attention. Their fusion of EDM with rock, funk, and hip-hop made electronic music more accessible to broader audiences. Meanwhile, the global DJ scene was growing, with superstar DJs gaining cult-like followings and setting the stage for the explosion that would define the next decade. The 2010s marked the true mainstream boom of EDM. The genre exploded across the US, where it had previously lingered in the shadows of hip-hop and pop. This resurgence was spearheaded by artists like Calvin Harris, David Guetta, Skrillex, Deadmau5, and Avicii. The term EDM itself became a catch-all phrase for everything from progressive house to dubstep. Festivals like Electric Daisy Carnival, EDC, Ultra Music Festival, and Tomorrowland became pilgrimage sites for fans, bringing hundreds of thousands together in laser-filled bass-thumping unity. Streaming platforms and social media accelerated EDM's rise. Tracks like Levels by Avicii and Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites by Skrillex not only topped charts, but introduced electronic production to a whole new generation of creators and fans. EDM's accessibility grew. Bedroom producers could now build entire careers with a laptop and a SoundCloud account. Yet as EDM reached its peak, criticism followed. Some argued the genre had become formulaic, overly commercial, and lost its experimental edge. But this critique also sparked evolution. Artists began blending EDM with indie pop, hip-hop, global rhythms, and even orchestral elements. Genres like future bass, tropical house, melodic techno, and lo-fi EDM emerged, showing the genre's incredible elasticity and capacity for reinvention. Post-2020, EDM continues to evolve. The pandemic pushed DJs and producers into virtual spaces, leading to innovative live stream sets, digital festivals, and VR raves. NFTs, metaverse performances, and AI-generated music are now shaping the future of EDM in ways early pioneers could never have imagined. Meanwhile, the genre has returned to its roots in some ways, with a renewed focus on club culture, underground scenes, and community-led movements. EDM has never been static. It's always shifted in response to technology, culture, and the times. It remains one of the most influential forces in modern music, bridging countries, subcultures, and generations through pure sound energy. Whether it's the pounding four on the floor of a Berlin basement or the melodic drop at a Vegas megaclub, EDM continues to evolve, reflecting our desire to connect, escape, and move.